And we continue now with a story we've been following since first news at 11 last night. Heavy rains caused a hillside to collapse in Newcastle on one side of Big Run Creek. It happened about 9:30 p.m.
Well, that collapse created a dam, forcing all the overflowing water into one neighborhood.
First News reporter James Santelli is back in Newcastle this morning with a look at the scene. James?
Yeah, Dan and Amy, just 30 seconds before we're going to this live shot, we had another spot of the hillside come down, a loud cracking sound down into the creek, and there's some more coming. More of the hillside coming down along Big Run Creek in Newcastle. So this is just continuing from last night, what began at 9 p.m. last night, what residents described as a huge crashing sound. More of that hillside coming down and causing flooding onto Pennsylvania Avenue here in Newcastle. You can show just more of that mudslide coming down the hill on the other side of Big Run Creek. We'll see if that has any effect more later on this morning, but I want to show you just how high the water got last night in this area. You can see up to 6 feet on this house over behind me, 6 feet up the house. Siding came off. There were basement windows that were open up and crashed through, trees that came through the neighborhood. Residents said there was knee-high water all through the streets, and as you saw just at the beginning of this live shot, that hillside continues to come down, so certainly something we will follow continuing on this morning at Big Run Creek in Newcastle. So until then, live in Newcastle, James Santelli, WKBN 27 First News. Dan and Amy?